I'm sharing about 5 such curly hair products that can be a game changer in your journey. It can make your curly hair life super easy. Now see, these are not the products that you must have in your stash, but having them is definitely super helpful. And no, I'm not talking about the usual shampoos, conditioners, leave-in gels, etc. This is a little different video with products which I personally feel has helped me immensely in my everyday life dealing with my curls. So if this is something you need, definitely keep on watching this video. Hello everyone, this is Khushbu Singhvi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So come, let's quickly start with the video. Okay, so the first product I'm talking about is basically to deal with your everyday frizz. Now see, you and I both know that curly hair do not look the same every day. They look great on your wash day, but then as your weekday progresses, we tend to have a lot of frizz and we don't always have time to refresh our hair. So if you're in a hurry, don't want those small flyaways just everywhere when you've made a bun or you've made a plait or you've even made a simple ponytail, whatever you've made, you don't want that. In that case, I think you should have something like a gel stick or this wax stick. So this one is from Bblunt. This one is from Moxie Beauty. I've used both of these. I in fact shared a video also comparing these two. If you'll ask me personally, I prefer a gel stick over a wax stick because wax stick leaves a slight amount of residue, and also this gel stick comes with a spoolie like the mascara one, so it gives a very finer look. But with the wax stick, I need to go over with a fine brush or a comb to get that finer look, right? But both of these work. Whatever, if you already have any of these, not a problem. Both of these work. I personally use the gel stick a lot more than the wax stick, but yeah, you can choose whatever you wish to, and this is perfect, when you have to go to work, you have to go out for any event, for anything, and you do not have time to do up your hair. Just make a quick bun and just go through with this. It will settle all those small flyaways and that will remain for 5 to 6 hours, and it really works very, very well. Now, when I had shared the video of this on Instagram or YouTube, at one place somebody had commented that why waste your money on this? A Vaseline itself can work so much better with frizz instead of using a gel stick. Now I don't know whether that girl was a curly or not. Maybe she was someone with straight hair, or maybe for her Vaseline worked. But if you are a curly hair girl, trust me, don't try the Vaseline hack. If you really do not want to buy a gel stick and want to save your money, what you can do is, if you have an old mascara tube or whatever this is called lying at home, wash it really thoroughly, as clean as you can get it washed, and then fill it up with your favorite soft hold gel. Okay, like a soft hold gel or a soft to medium hold gel, which doesn't give a very strong cast but has a decent amount of hold and gives a little slight cast. Just fill it with that and use it. You can 100% do that, or you can buy this, whatever you prefer. But I really like this Bblunt one. The Moxie Beauty one also comes with a gel stick, and I've heard even that works great. So buy whatever you're getting at a better price. Yeah, also there is only one problem with this product, is that this spoolie kind of gets stuck in your hair. When you're going, sometimes it will just pull your hair. So what I've done is, because now I'm using it so much, now whenever I'm using it, I'm not touching my hair right now, because I'll just show you like superficially. So what I do is, when I'm taking this, I just take my finger along, and then when I've reached the end point, I keep my finger there and I just pull this stick. So even if it was supposed to pull a hair, now because you've stopped it, it will not get pulled along with this. So this is the best solution I've come up with. Now see, the thing is that you can also do this. If you're at home, you can also try using a normal soft hold gel in your palms and just go over and then go with a comb. Yes, you can do that as well if you do not want to buy. But then this product comes in very handy. Suppose you're traveling, you're out, you can just put it in your bag and just do a touch up whenever you need. So this convenience which comes with this product is something you'll only understand once you buy this, because personally I was using gel and water for a long time, but since I've bought this, I'm just so happy I did. So a 100% recommended product, a gel stick, any brand you want, however you want to use it, but try it and it is going to change your curl life for good. Okay, so the second product we are talking about is a hair spray. I had made a video earlier comparing the L'Oreal ka Elnet spray, the Schwarzkopf ka Taft spray, and the Bblunt hold spray. Okay, पहले मुझे बताने दो कि hair spray करता क्या, in case you're not aware. Hair spray is basically just adding another layer to your hair for a better hold. So on days when you're going out for events, you're going out for party, you are traveling, you are living in a heavy monsoon area और बाहर जाना है, any such thing, when you want the hold to be a little extra strong, ठीक है, because बहुत बार होता है कि you cannot layer up your gels क्योंकि time नहीं होता, बाल, the hair drying gets very, very long when you layer up your hair gel, so you don't want to do that. So in that time, I feel a hairspray comes super handy. So I'll tell you the three that I really love. One is this Bblunt one. The L'Oreal and the Schwarzkopf one also are okay. I have a detailed review if you want to see, but I personally prefer this over those two. Then I also have the Bounce Curl का hair spray. ये बहुत अच्छा hair spray है, but let's be honest, ये काफी expensive है, but it's a fabulous hair spray. And for our good luck, now even Manetain has launched a hairspray. So, which is, I'm very happy about this, that at least an Indian curly hair brand is thinking and launching something that we all really need. So, तुम इनमें से कोई सा भी hairspray use कर लो, whatever you prefer. If you are using the Bblunt one, please do not use it on your wet hair. It will make it super messy. This is not meant to be used on wet hair. However, the Bounce Curl one or the Manetain one can be easily used on wet hair. I personally prefer to use it on dry hair because I feel it's more effective then. Because क्या होता है, when you use it on wet hair, there's already a lot of moisture in your hair, तो ये उतना एक strong layer set नहीं कर पाता है जितना ये on dry hair कर सकता है. This is my personal feeling. When you get it, try using on both and see what's working better for you. I always use it on my styled dried hair, then I just do a hairspray, and it definitely makes my curl last much longer, at least by a day, day and a half, and even it's less frizzier, the shape retains for longer. So if you are looking to make your curls last longer, definitely give the hairsprays a try. हेयर स्प्रेस जब भी यूज कर रहे हो, प्लीज अच्छे से शेक कर लेना. यूज करने से पहले थोड़ा डिस्टेंस से स्प्रे करना. एंड या नन ऑफ दीज लीव एनी वियर्ड रेजिड्यू इन योर हेयर, ओके, व्हिच इज फैबुलस. मुझे पता है कि हमारे दिमाग में हेयर स्प्रेस का एक बहुत अजीब सा इमेज है, बिकॉज व्हेनेवर वी हैव यूज्ड ऐसे वेडिंग्स पर या कोई बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट पे तुमने हेयर स्टाइल बनवाया है, दे डू अ हेयर स्प्रे एंड योर हेयर गेट्स दैट रियली हार्ड वियर्ड फीलिंग. None of that happens with any of these, so yeah, do not worry about that. About CG friendly, both of these are CG friendly, if that's your concern. इसमें अल्कोहल है which doesn't make it CG friendly, but honestly मुझे ये एकदम भी ड्राइंग नहीं लगता है मेरे बालों के लिए. I've used it a lot, so you can try any of these hair sprays जो भी तुम्हारे बजट में फॉल हो रहा है. Try it out. I love all of these. Now the next product that I'm talking about is something I've spoken plenty of times on my page, and I feel if you are somebody who work out, who sweat a lot for any reason, or who wash your hair very very often, 100% this is something you should have in your stash. And I'm talking about a co-wash. And I know if co-wash is really not your thing, in that case a moisturizing shampoo, like a really moisturizing shampoo. Now why am I saying that? See, what happens is that I've seen many people frustrated and saying, oh, I cannot follow the curly hair routine, it's too much to do, it's too long a wash day, it takes a lot of your time, who have so much free time, blah blah blah. But guys, trust me, it's not so. So if you work out, if you sweat a lot, and you do a lot of midweek wash days for any reason, I'm telling you the bestest wash day to do is use a co-wash, follow it up with a mousse or a serum gel or a cream of your choice, and that's it. Just 2 products, takes 5 minutes, hair dries within 40 minutes. Like by the time you're getting dressed up, having a breakfast and going to work or whatever you're doing, within 40 minutes to max 1 hour, if you live in a humid area like me, they will dry up. Okay, so and the wash day is just taking 5 minutes. Like you will not even realize and your hair is washed. Okay, because a co-wash is basically a cleanser plus a conditioner, so you just have to apply it, take a brush, go through your hair, and you're done. पता ही नहीं चलता, and it just happens that fast. And this one from Curl Up is a 100% the bestest co-wash I've ever used. I also like the As I Am one. I also like the Manetain one, but not as much as I like this, because this one cleanses so beautifully that my scalp doesn't feel itchy with this, and it conditions also so beautifully. The slip is amazing. So this is the perfect thing I think Curl Up has made. This is definitely my most favorite product from Curl Up. It has surpassed the other products that I used to love from them. I love it so much. So if you wish to try a co-wash, definitely try this one and nothing else. बट ठीक है, अगर कोई भी रीजन से तुमने सोचा है मुझे करना ही नहीं है को-वॉश, इन दैट केस गो फॉर दिस जेंटल मॉइस्चराइजिंग शैम्पू बाय Sugarboo. दिस माय करंट फेवरेट. ये पूरा एम्प्टी बॉटल है, ये भी एम्प्टी है बाय द वे. आई थिंक आई फिनिश मोर देन 3 ऑफ दिस, एंड आई एम ऑलमोस्ट गोइंग टू फिनिश द सेकंड बॉटल ऑफ दिस. इतने ज्यादा मुझे ये दोनों प्रोडक्ट्स पसंद है, बिकॉज मैं बहुत फ्रीक्वेंट मिड वीक वॉश करती हूँ. समटाइम्स 3 times in a week I'm washing my hair. So इसमें से तुम्हें जो भी लेना है ले लो, बट दीज आर अमेजिंग. इट मेक्स योर वॉश डे सुपर फास्ट, सुपर क्विक, सुपर इजी. मतलब ये भी आफ्टर यू रिंस इट आउट, योर हेयर फील्स वेरी सॉफ्ट. और नाउ इन केस you do not want to make this a long wash day and you do not want to use a conditioner after this, you can skip it. And if you have very very dry hair, then use a good moisturizing leave-in or cream. ठीक है, और बहुत ज्यादा बाल ड्राई नहीं है तो फिर मूव या सीरम जेल जो भी यूज करना है कर लो, because this actually leaves your hair soft. So definitely life-changing products for me, made it so much easier to wash your hair. Highly, highly recommend these. Now that I have spoken about co-wash, the fourth product is actually what I just spoke about in this one as well, was A styler that is not compulsorily to have, but having it will definitely make your wash days very easy. So get a mousse or a serum gel for yourself. Get any whatever you like. Why am I saying that? A, it's fantastic for your midweek wash days. बस Cowash या moisturizing shampoo के बाद उसको use कर लो and it's great to go. Secondly, it is super amazing for refreshes. See, दोनों ही cases में when you're doing a quick wash day or when you're doing a refresh, you want your hair to dry up super fast, and a mousse and a serum gel is absolutely perfect for that. ठीक है, because they are very lightweight products and they are high in water content, तो तुम्हें बहुत ज्यादा अपने बालों को wet भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. When you're refreshing your hair, it will just work beautifully by itself. Even while washing your hair, if you're using a mousse, squeeze out all the excess water and then apply your mousse, because that is how they work the best, and your hair will also dry super fast because उनमें बहुत ज्यादा water content होता है. So if you're applying on dripping wet hair, they might not work great. So always squeeze out all the excess water before applying a mousse to your hair. ठीक है. Now these are my personal favorites. This is the Sugarboo Mousse. I love it. This is the Ashba Serum. I love it way too much. And this is the Curlco Cream, which is almost like a serum gel. तो तुम इनमें से कोई भी ले लो या अपनी choice का कोई सा भी ऐसा एक product रखो. At least one of these in your stash for quick wash days and for quick refreshes. ठीक है. मैंने सिर्फ Sugarboo Mousse से इतनी बार refresh किया and it gives me stunning beautiful results. My midweek wash days, I am always using one of these after the co-wash, like always. Even if I'm using the moisturizing shampoo, I just put a little bit of leave-in and then use the serum gel because my hair is a little dry. But you can do it as you prefer. If you don't live in a humid area like me, तो तुम cream भी use कर सकते हो. But yes, one of these you must have in your stash. If you have very very dry hair and thick hair, then Ashba Mousse will be a fantastic choice. For medium to thick hair, Sugarboo will work great. I think ये fine hair वाले लोगों के लिए भी work करेगा. You just have to see the quantity you are using, and these both will work for all hair types. So definitely highly recommend. My most used is the serum gel because ये इतना मस्त shine देता है मेरे बालों में and it's very hydrating. My hair is very dry and it gives a decent hold. So I love to use this. I finished 3 bottles of this. Yeah, इसका एक drawback है कि ये थोड़ा expensive product है और बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है, because at least for me. So definitely that's a drawback, but you can use any of these. These are all beautiful products. Okay, so now let's move on to the 5th and final hair product, which is a good hair brush. Okay, so just to clarify one thing, if you are somebody with very fine hair, then skip this 5th product, because very fine hair people do not need to use brushes. They don't work great for them. They kill the volume. And I'll recommend a comb for you in the end. First, I'll talk about the brushes. Now listen to me, okay? पहले तुमने बहुत बार hair brush के बारे में सुना होगा. I have made many videos on hair brushes. I've spoken about hair brushes like पता नहीं कितना plenty number of times on my channel, but I'm telling you this one thing. I have used at least more than 30 different hair brushes for my curly hair, because I'm a content creator. I keep trying stuff. मुझे कुछ भी नया दिखता है, I get excited, I want to try it out. You don't have to. So in my opinion, get one hair brush that can help you with detangling and styling both, because very honestly, after trying so many styling brushes, one thing that I've realized is it does not make a very huge difference. With the brush, the most important thing is how to use it. It's not which you're using. Which you're using can make a slight difference, but how you use it make a huge and humongous difference. So you need to learn to use it right, first of all. Secondly, having a brush that you can style and detangle with, makes your life very easy. You don't have to carry with, 2 brushes with you every time. You don't have to take the stress. Just one brush does the job. Okay, so that is what I will recommend. If possible, do that. If not, it's okay. You can have 2 brushes. Using a brush definitely makes your styling much faster. It's much more uniform. You get much better clumps and much better definition. You can, of course, easily style your hair without using a hairbrush. You can just use your hands. You can use a wide tooth comb. You can do raking with your fingers, and you can do it 100%. It's not that you need to have a brush, but having a brush makes it very, very easy. So I'll definitely recommend having one. However, having said that, do not fall for every new brush that you see. Okay, मैंने भी बहुत सारे brushes in the past try करे हैं, but consciously I'm trying now not to share a lot of videos of every new brush that I see, because I feel it gets very confusing for people, which I have realized over time. So I'm not making more videos on brushes, but I would still recommend having a brush that you can detangle and style with both. Now let me share my recommendations very quickly. Okay, so my personal favorite, which I've been using for years, is the Curl Keeper Flexi brush. पहले I had the Vega one of this. फिर after few years, 3-4 साल बाद वो खराब हो गया. Then I bought the Curl Keeper one, and this is also kind of getting spoiled now. इसके bristles अब मुड़ने लगे हैं, but it's still working fine. But I think this is my most used hairbrush if I'm home. Always I'm using this because this gives me beautiful clumps. This detangles my hair like it's no one's business. Matlab, I don't think any brush detangle hairs as beautifully as this one. So this is something I'll recommend if you have medium to thick hair and you don't mind thick clumps. So if you prefer defined hair and you are okay with thicker clumps, you do not mind killing your volume a little, and you want to make your detangling super easy and you have medium to thick hair, then this is the brush I'll recommend for you guys. Completely understand it's very expensive, and if you do not wish to invest that amount of money in a brush, don't worry, I have an alternative for you, which is this one. Now this is from Alduer, but they don't make this brush anymore. They've changed it and the changed one is not nice, so don't buy that one. This is actually a dupe of Tangle Teaser, so if you want to take original, you can take the Tangle Teaser one that falls at around 1000 rupees in sales normally, around 900,000 you can get it. But I understand if for some people that is very expensive. I have found another dupe of this on Amazon. I'll link it in the description, which is around 250 rupees. You can check that one out. So what happens is, maybe these come and go on Amazon very frequently. Before this also, I found another dupe called, when Alduer stopped it, it was from Frizzy. Now Frizzy also has stopped, but I found another one. I'll link it for you in the description. This again, I recommend for medium to thick hair people. This again detangles your hair very beautifully, but again give you thick clumps. So if you do not like thick clumps, stay away from this one or the Curl Keeper one. Okay. Now another option is this one. If you like volume, this is great for almost all hair types. ठीक है, अभी इसके बहुत सारे variants आते हैं. Even Manetain sells this, even Hair Love sells this, even on Amazon from Beauty Secrets it's available. This one is from Curl Co. ये recently PR में आया था तो यहीं पड़ा है. बाकी मेरे सब brushes are at a different place, so I didn't want to get all of that right now. Honestly, the way they work, there is not a huge difference. तो तुम कहीं से भी ले लो, it will not matter. ये Curlco वाले में, they don't come with the attachments, you know. I'll put a picture here what I'm saying. This comes just like as is, which personally is not my preference of using it. I prefer to use it with the attachments. So yes. Now between Hair Love, Manetain and Beauty Secrets, which this I have not used, okay, so I will not talk much about this. But the one I've used are the Manetain, Hair Love and the Beauty Secret one. The Beauty Secret one is available on Amazon for around 230 or 240, something like that. I'll link it in the description. Manetain and Hair Love one are a little pricey and expensive. The difference I feel is that the Hair Love one is of amazing quality. Uska jo grip hai to hold is like very, very nice. But the difference in results is not major. Yes, detangling with that is a little bit easier, but that retails for around 1000 rupees. Between Manetain and the Beauty Secrets one, honestly, I did not find a very major difference. बहुत minor handle make difference है, but that's it. So I think all three of them work. तुम कहीं से भी ले लो, whatever you prefer. If you have fine to medium hair but not a lot of density, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा बाल नहीं है, then you can definitely use it because you have to go in slightly smaller sections with this one. So this is not my most favorite for detangling. Now, if you have very fine hair, in that case, I will definitely not recommend using a hairbrush. You can use a comb. I have shared about this multi-tooth comb and this V comb on my channel long back, that if you want a lot of volume, these are great for styling. इनसे detangling तो नहीं हो सकता है, so please use a wide tooth comb for detangling if you have very, very fine hair. But you can use these for styling your hair. This multi-tooth comb has been out of stock for a long, long time, so I link the V-shaped comb, and if this comes back, I'll link that as well in the description. Yeah guys, these were my 5 products I feel which is very important to have in your stash to make your curly hair life very easy. If you have your own favorites, please do share about that in the comments. And yeah, I really hope this video was helpful for you all. Thank you so much for watching.